I'm working on a tutorial, but I was wondering if any of y'all have ever used this Olfa Circle Cutter, and if you have, let me know. If you haven't, then I'm going to show you how it works, because it's pretty sweet. And it's like the easiest thing if you ever need to make a circle for anything. So I just thought I'd show you guys, for those of you who haven't used it, how it works. But hold on, sorry. Can you hear me okay if I have my phone set up like that? Okay, good. I've never seen it, and yes, you can hear. Okay, good. So this is the Olfa, sorry if there's a glare behind me. This is the Olfa Circle Cutter. John, what are those math tools that make circles in like geometry? Compass. A compass, is that what that's called? Like with the pointy end? Oh, I'm stupid. Yeah, a compass. So it's similar to that kind of concept, but it just has an itty bitty little rotary blade. Can you see the, so like here's my normal 45, and then there's my little bitty circle one. So who knows what size that is, but it's precious. So so it has on the side, so this is the blade. This is where I think it measures inches right here, and then centimeters on the bottom. So if y'all can see that ruler, hopefully it's not a glare. And then you take this off. So you move this and it adjusts, so you can have whatever size circle you want up until like maybe it looks like 5 inches. And then you take this off, and here's your little pointy part, like the compass in old school math, and then it just kind of goes like this. So you put the pointy part, I'm using, and in case y'all want to know, this is Hoffman Fabrics, and they make gorgeous batiks. And this is one of their Me Plus You fabrics, I believe. So real cute. And this is just a scrap I had left over from another quilt. I'm not making the project out of this fabric, but this is what I had right here. So hold on, is that light? Hold on. There, that's better. That felt like that other light was way too glaring. So, okay, so you take the pointy part, and I have mine lined up at 3.5 inches. So that's how big my circle is going to be. And you put hopefully y'all can see this okay. Let me make sure it's big enough. Yeah. Okay, so you put the pointy needle in the center of where you want your circle to be on the fabric. And let me make sure. Yeah. And then you just twist it. Oh, it would help if I put there you go. So now oh my gosh, sorry, hold on. What time is it? It's late, I'm sorry. What am I doing? There we go. So now make sure you have it so the blade's not protected, so you can actually cut the fabric. Okay, so you put it in the center of where you want your circle, and then one-handed, and your fabric might get wrinkled, don't move it, because then it'll mess up the circle. So you just kind of turn it, I think, I'm trying to think of which way that is. Clockwise. So you don't even have to hold the center, because if it's down there pretty tight. And so this is going clockwise. Let me see if y'all can see where it's already cut the fabric that way. And I'm going to keep. Okay, so it went all the way around. Sorry if this is making y'all dizzy. And I did 2 layers, so mine's doubled over. And then voila. So that is a 3.5 inch. Let me cover this blade before I poke myself. So that I measured it 3.5 inches, and that's pretty honkin' big. That measures, diameter wise, that's like 7. So can you ignore my dirty board? But diameter wise, that's about 7. And it does a perfect circle each time. And you can make bigger ones, smaller ones, whatever size you might need. So
I was just using this right now for this project, and I was like, oh, I wonder if anyone's heard of this. But I got mine years ago, so it's been around for quite a while. Doesn't mess up when it wrinkles. No, not at all. And when I saw this at market, gosh, that must have been like 5 or 6 years ago, right, Mom? I wanted to fix the fabric when she was demoing it, and she said, don't, because then that'll mess up your circle. So let me see if I can get another piece of fabric, and then y'all can see. Let's see, do I like this size for my project? That's kind of too big. Let me do a smaller. Okay, so I've got another piece of fabric, and this is Hoffman Fabrics as well. It's their solid, so it's just a black batik solid. And I didn't have a big enough piece, so I changed my circle to 3 inches. Was the 3-inch marking the radius? The diameter is twice the radius. Did I see that? I just did, before I did a 3.5, and that ended up being 7. So yeah, it's half. And then hold on. I can't do this with this hand. This is tough doing this one-handed. And let me make sure. Okay. Let me make sure before I cut it's not small. Okay, perfect. So I've got mine in the center. Good question. That was a good question. Okay, and now I think I can do it one-handed. It's Periscope. Okay, so it's in the center, and I'm kind of hoping it wrinkles more than it did on the last one. Is it wrinkling at all? See there, you can see it wrinkles a little bit. And there it wrinkled again at the end as well. You can see it. But even when it wrinkles, it makes a perfect circle. So, and again, I had that layered twice, so, and there's a seam down the middle. So even with a seam down the middle, it's still pretty perfect. It didn't mess it up. So if you have one of these circle cutters and you're cutting it and it starts wrinkling the fabric, don't touch it. Just keep going, because then otherwise it'll mess up the circle. It's just, it just corrects itself. And Amy, it's Olfa. It's an Olfa Circle Cutter. I'm not sure if that's the specific name, but it's the Olfa Circle Cutter. So, and it's got a cute little teeny tiny rotary blade in it. So, ignore my messy table, but I guess away like a horse. Right now I'm working with really pretty Tula pink fabric for a Valentine's project. So yeah, so stay tuned. It's going to be on the ThermoWeb blog. We'll see if it turns out as cute in my mind, or turns out as cute in person as it is in my mind, but we'll see. I don't know. But I'm using this Tula pink fabric too, so I'm pretty excited. I'm hoping it turns out. So, but I guess that's it. If y'all have any questions before I go, probably not. It's pretty self-explanatory. But again, Olfa Circle Cutter. No, they don't pay me to talk about this. I just really like it. They should pay me. So I can get down for that Tula. I know, I love Tula pink. And I was looking for fabric for this project, and then I saw these are just her True Colors line, because I was looking for Valentine's colors, and I saw these and I was like, ooh, I should use that. So, especially because the True Colors are reprinted all the time, so I don't feel bad for using more of it. But we'll see. So maybe I'll scope in a little bit for a sneak peek of this ThermoWeb project if it turns out as cute as in my head. So see y'all. I wonder if I'm ever gonna know designer fabrics. Oh gee, you will. And who cares? As long as you like the fabric, who cares who makes it? So no worries, and I will see y'all maybe in a little bit. Bye.